Hey, this is Sander from perClass. In this video, my coworker Dea will show you how to mount the perClass Stage. The perClass Stage is shipped in this paddock case. This paddock case can be checked in when traveling by plane. Once we unlock the 6 locks, we can see the base of the stage. You can remove the foam around the base using the 2 strips of tape. You can now grab the stage from each side. Be prepared to lift it since it is a heavy part. In this version of the stage, the USB cable is already plugged in, which is not the case and it has to be plugged in later. Once we remove the wooden plates below the base of the stage, we can find another layer of foam. This layer of foam has a compartment which contains the right reference. You can also find screws for mounting the cameras on the holder. Remove them before removing the upper foam layer. In the lowest part of the case there is a horizontal beam for holding the light modules. There's also a bag which contains all cables and other small parts needed for mounting the stage. Now from here get the power cable which will be connected to the base of the stage. To do this, you can lay the base of the stage on one side and plug the power cable into the power brick under the metallic grid. Make sure that the cable is not touching the belt. Finally, we can plug the cable into the power socket. Now first remove the light module with the visible bulbs and then remove the second light module. Finally remove the vertical beam for holding the lights and the camera. You should grab the vertical beam with 2 fingers at the pole. When packing the stage you have to make sure that each side at the bottom of the beam is not touching, so that there is not too much pressure on these parts. Otherwise it might impact the straightness of the stage. Now put the pole in the base of the stage and align the 2 sides so that they fit perfectly with the base of the stage. Now take the bigger handle of the tree from the back so you can connect the vertical beam to the base of the stage. To easier screw in the handle you can put the stage at the edge of the table. Once the handle is screwed in and the vertical beam is secured, we can insert the horizontal beam. The special T-shaped screw should be looking up. Insert it into the back side of the vertical beam and screw with the handle at around 30 cm. Next, the light modules can be added. The screw handle should go through the upper slits. The distance of the light module from the vertical beam can be adjusted. For setting up, it is recommended to put it at the halfway position. The light module also shows an angle indicator. It's recommended to put it at 30 degrees. It will be adjusted later before the data acquisition. Now connect the cables from the light modules to the base of the stage. Once the lights are connected, we can mount the camera holder onto the vertical beam. How to mount the cameras to the holder is explained in a separate video. The camera holder is mounted by sliding the metal bar into the vertical beam. Once the camera is at the correct height, you can rotate the handle until it's properly tightened. You can now plug the USB cable to the base of the stage and connect it to your computer. You can also connect the camera to your computer. The small grey piece can be put at the top of the vertical beam as a decorative feature. The white reference should be located on the side of the table closest to the buttons. Finally, we can now turn on the stage using the buttons at the back of the stage. One button will turn on the stage itself, the other one will turn on the lights.